So I finally got to see the David Chappelle show. Oh my God, was it hilarious. Some of his older stuff before he kind of had his depression fit and whatnot was bad. Like, it wasn't that great. This one is him, old school, and it felt so right, man. Oh my God, was it hilarious. But I can see why the leftists freak the fuck out. I totally can. Vox with their bullshit about Dave Chappelle. You can skip this one because he's transphobic. Well, they made trans people laugh. The only thing that you're phobic of is the trans people don't agree with you. Isn't that great? He made, you know what? I didn't hear anybody call him racist. He made a shit ton of racist white jokes. That shit was funny. I thought it was hilarious. I particularly like how he, at the end with his, encore, if you will, he made some stark and interesting things, and I thought it was hilarious. Like, for example, the one that kind of stood out for me is how y'all need to watch out for Trump, and you don't seem to understand Trump ain't the problem, and that's something all of us have said. He's a symptom. Not the cause. He's a symptom. Y'all brought this on yourselves. Because all you're saying is some crazy fucking shit on that side. On my side, no less. I'm actually more liberal than conservative in a very many different ways. The only thing I could say I might be kinda, sorta conservative on is probably financials. To where I say, quit spending all my fucking money. My tax money shouldn't be spent on stupid shit like blowing people up. Just saying, it's a bad idea. Anyways, when he brought that up, I was thinking to myself, well, he's making a great point. I hope somebody listens. It doesn't look like the left listened too much. Because he was saying, the people you need to worry about are the people that voted him into office. You need to convince them. And all you're doing is taking a steaming shit on their porch, lighting it on fire, and saying, hey, motherfucker, come outside. And then they step on it. That's what you're doing, and you think it's funny. God damn, you're stupid. He made so many good jokes, and I was thinking last night of some rebuttals, like if it was a two-way conversation, how to make it funnier, so the whole conversation would have just been a tear-jerking laugh. And then I went to bed, forgot them all, so I can't help you there. I rarely let my professionalism, or at least I try to keep it serious because, I'm a doctor. I need to look more professional. And sometimes I just go, fuck that. It needs to be funny. It needs to be funny. Kind of like one of my meme videos where I took a song that everybody I know drinks milk and just slapped a bunch of memes that I found on it. Speaking of which, I still need to clean my phone. That folder got uploaded to my phone, so I have like a big block of got milk Nazi memes all over my phone. It's horrible. That needs cleaning. That really needs cleaning. Anyways, I couldn't help but laugh at most of it. There was some in there where I just grinned. It's like, it was alright. And then the real punchline hit, and oh my God, tearjerker. And man, I was laughing the whole way through. I loved every second of it. My kids didn't get it, so they just went in their own room and pissed off into the ether. Me and my wife, though, oh man, it was a good show. So, the big talk, if you will, is how Vox and the rest of their friends were like, oh, you can miss this one. You can skip it. Well, the Babylon Bee decided to put their own little thing together, and they said liberals clarify that let me try that again. Liberals clarify they only want black voices to be heard when they're saying liberal things. Jesus. Okay, I'm still laughing about it. And I watched it last night. I woke up this morning. I was like, I need to make a video now that I've seen it. I can't make a video about this whole David Chappelle's being crazy motherfucker if I don't even watch the special. What's the point in me actually watching it and or not watching it, then saying something about it if I don't know what went on in there. I mean, thanks, Vox, for pointing out that he had a special. I didn't know that he did anything new or interesting. And the fact that you hated it went, well, I guess I'll go watch it now. You must have a contract with Netflix or something. Maybe you think you generated some traffic for them, and that might have helped your down revenue. I doubt it, but we can pretend, right? So, I think everybody knows what the beefs were with it, but this isn't the first time they decided to go take a steaming pile of shit on comedy. Because the whole point, the whole reason comedy exists is it's an escape. It's a way to laugh at reality. I mean, he made some jokes about frickin' school shootings, and he wrapped it up with a school shooting joke. How the fuck do you pull that off? That's some talent right there. Mass tragedy, and you made it funny? How the... Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Only true comedians will be able to pull that shit off. I mean, you hear about some feminists freak the fuck out when you're talking about rape jokes and shit. He made a rape joke and it was funny. And it was true. I mean, how often do you get to see a talent like that? I mean, he's not quite up there, in my opinion, with George Carlin, because his style of comedy was rapid fire intelligentsia. Almost a ramble, but not quite. The man was eloquent. He knew how to speak. And I think with Dave Chappelle, he's just down to earth. He's been poor. Or broke, as he would put it. So have I. I had to live on the street. And now I'm a doctor. I don't have as much as he does. That's for damn sure. But he can relate. That's something most people can't. These little... And I was thinking about this. It's like, Dave Chappelle kind of missed it when he's talking about the people that are criticizing him. They don't know what it's like to live the way we've lived. They were born, he's wrong about the criticisms and the way people are talking on the left. See if I can remember how I put this together. Because it's not that they resent to the people that are poor, that are Midwest, that are crazy poor white people doing heroin and meth. No, it's these little assholes are so privileged that they have no concept of poverty. They don't know what the fuck that is. They already had their posh apartment. They probably still live with their parents in some cases. What the fuck do they know about real hard strife? Nothing. These little bastards went from high school to college. Some of us didn't graduate high school, including me. I didn't graduate high school. I wasn't a dropout. I went and watched my friends walk. I'm one of those guys. Pissed off the whole way. Didn't graduate. But I went and took my GED and passed it in like 3 hours. It was easy. That test was pathetically easy. And I got a letter from Mr. Clinton saying, good job, now you can go get your diploma. And I was like, what the fuck do I want a diploma for? I got my GED, now I can go to college. Why would I go back and get a high school diploma? That's a waste. Why don't I get a college degree and make some real money? Anyways, I think that thing was hilarious. Not all the jokes were funny to me. That's fine. It's normal. Humor is a subjective interpretation. It's a performance. Either you like it or you don't. He talked about some people that didn't like his jokes. And he says, fuck them. That's pretty much his answer. That is the right answer of any comedian that gets on stage. Don't apologize for your shit. Kevin Hart, apologized for his shit. Look what happened to that. That was a horrible idea. That man, when I watched his interviews that I've seen him on, he's got a little celebrity in him where he thinks he can just have whatever he wants. But he's also a kind person from all accounts that I've seen. Unless he's doing a show there too, which is very possible because Hollywood people are fake. His friends say that he's the same way. Driven, yet kind. So, I'll believe that. Anyways, I think I'll wrap this up there. I don't see any point in rambling on about Dave Chappelle, and everybody else has already talked about the controversy. I thought I'd talk about the show and some of the jokes that went on in there. Brilliant. And I think the only thing that I wanted to point out was political about it is the people that are bitching are the people that have never experienced life. They're entitled little fuckers that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Just want to be mad because they can be. And be loud about it because they got the platform. But we're silencing those voices, don't forget. They got a bigger audience than I do, and I'm silencing them. Yeah, fuck yourself. Alright, see you next time.
Ha ha ha!